Yo, everybody has a goal. Everybody has an idea of what they want to be or who they want to become or the things that they want to accomplish. But before you can accomplish those things and before you actually set your goals for 2025, I want to give you a few areas where you need to be very detailed in order to truly hit that goal, okay? So, y'all always see me typically speaking in front of a whiteboard, but I used to do videos where I always talked in nature or being in front of art. I want to start to bring that back because speaking on a camera in a room and just locked in is okay, but being out in nature is even doper. So I hope y'all like these visuals. Let me know in the comments if y'all like it. I'm gonna keep doing it. But the first area that I want you to focus in on is clarity of your vision. Understanding and knowing exactly who you are and what you are is going to help you to actually hit that goal. So defining your goal with precision. When we say precision, it's like a sniper, right? Pow. It's not like shooting an actual shotgun. We want you to be as detailed as possible when it comes to your vision. So if you want to lose weight, okay, how many pounds do you want? And then when do you want to be able to hit that goal? You have to tell yourself goals. You have to tell yourself specifics, and you also have to tell yourself dates. Keep this in mind, okay? But then I also want you to align your vision with your purpose. So if you have not watched my video, I want you to go check this out. I actually just dropped it yesterday. It's all about pursuing your purpose, knowing what your purpose is. Now, it's going to be hard to really set goals that are meaningful if they're not aligned with your purpose. So finding out your purpose is the best thing that you should do. So go watch this video after you watch this one into the entirety, okay? So now that you know what you want, you're very detailed, you know the date. Now I want you to put action and consistency behind it. Action and consistency. Action and consistency every single day, at least 1 hour a day, at least 1% better each and every single day. This is how you consistently build upon who you are and what you want to become. Putting the action towards the consistency of your purpose, of your goal. Now, the next thing is that we all come across barriers, hills, mountains. I actually run this hill and this actual journey through my neighborhood to get to Lake Paris, which is so glistening in the background of this. I'm gonna make sure I add some photos of this after this, but I used to have fears of being able to come up here because it's literally a 6-mile hike down here and back. But then once I started to face the fear, once I got the endurance, once I got the strength to be able to hit this road consistently, it no longer is a fear to me. So I could just put my shoes on, get some water, and get on my journey without having the thought of fear. If you step outside of fear, if you step into it, if you step towards it, you're going to accomplish the goal that you want. But if you constantly sit back, you constantly step back, and you constantly think about it, but you never take action, you will not accomplish what you want in this world. So you have to overcome the fear, embrace it. Know that fear and know that failure is just helping you to become a better person. It's removing you from your comfort zone and helping you to become better. Helping you to become better. So when you look at fear or you come upon fear or if you come upon failure, know that it's just making you better. Know that it's just putting you in a position for what you've asked for. Listen, if you've asked for something and you haven't touched any type of fear, then you ain't asking big enough. You're not asking for enough. You have to go out there and pursue it. Another thing that you have to do when overcoming your fear and your failure is adaptability. You have to be innovative. Like they always say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? That's one of the slowest things I've ever heard. And I wish I knew who made it so I could slap them upside the head. If you want to be able to grow, no matter how old you are, if you want to be successful, you have to be innovative. You have to be adaptive. The story, the strong are the people who evolve and constantly live. Like our nature right now, the people who are on this earth right now, who've come through those different battles, especially us as slaves, we are people that survived are the people that's still thriving because they evolved or they had the opportunity to keep fighting. Your breed is here for a reason because you kept fighting. Your ancestors kept fighting. You and your family kept fighting. Now, since you're here, keep fighting. Become adaptive. Be innovative. But how do you become innovative? You have to face the fear. You have to be willing to learn. You have to adapt. Okay? Now, one of the things that I always feel is most important when advancing in life is having faith. Having the thought of knowing that you have a foundation you can stand on when things fall apart. Knowing that you have the ability to go and research and be around other people who are faith just like you, who faith is just like yours, who just like you can research and read and depend upon a loving and trusting God. Listen, right now, if you don't have no faith or you just don't really know how you can tap into the higher power, search, ask, pray, do what you have to do. But if you build your foundation upon a steady rock, telling you there's nothing you can do. You can't fail. You know that you cannot fail. Even if you ain't got no money in the bank, even if you don't have nothing to eat, if you have faith that your Lord, your God will provide for you, then it shall be. It is so simple and easy. Now I get it. This world is gone crazy right now. And a lot of us has lost our faith. But if you regain your idea and your foundation around God, you'll never fail. You absolutely will never fail. And more importantly, that you won't have the fear of failure. So trust in some type of religion, trust in a God, trust in something that you can depend upon. I can't, drill that down even more. 2 more things that I want to give you. Again, I'm giving you 8 actual areas you want to focus in on to get to your goals next year, right? So the last thing is to celebrate your small wins. Celebrate your wins. Now, I get it. It's a lot of times for me, man, I get upset because I'm not to where I want to be. I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm not living in Beverly Hills. I'm not, going on crazy vacations and islands, but I know that the work needs to be done. I know that there is so much more that I need to do. But guess what? I'm going to look back and I'm going to look at my wins. I'm going to look back and I'm going to celebrate how far I've come. I'm going to look back at my hometown and be like, man, I came from there. I'm going to look back at the old schools that I went to, old friends that I used to hang with and be like, man, I did that. We did that. We've come so much further than I can even imagine. But you have to celebrate those small wins. You have to be able to recognize the progress. If you don't see the progress and how far you've come, you won't be able to enjoy the win when you get there. So always look back. Now, the last one I want to talk about, I want to make sure I get y'all out of here, right? You have to be relentless in your focus. Let me get closer to the camera with this one. You have to be so relentless that no matter what fear, no matter what stops you, no matter how long it's going to take, you consistently persist until it is done. You continue to move forward until you have arrived. You have to be relentless. But your focus has to be so aligned on what your purpose and what your goal is that you will come out here in the burning sun, away from your family, to talk on the camera, to be able to give a message out to people so they will understand. Your focus needs to be relentless towards your pursuit. Now, a lot of times I felt myself not being relentless. A lot of times I could have been out here. There's a lot of times I went to sleep on work that needed to be done. And I get it. We're humans. A lot of times we don't have that energy. But if you focus in on being relentless and what your goals are, you'll hit it. You'll hit it every single time. Okay. So if y'all like this message so far, you want to continue to hear more of this. Listen, I'm dropping these videos twice a week. I'm doing it twice a week right now. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to learn more, subscribe, hit the like button, and check out the links down below. I'm always giving out free information. If you want to learn how to make money, passive money online, check out the actual books there. But if you want to get in touch and be in a community of people who watch these videos, who are subscribed, go ahead and click the links down below. I would love to give y'all more information on what I do and more value absolutely any and every day, okay? Terrence Feagin, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. This is all about mindset. If you want to get more mindset, keep watching this. Let's go. Let's go. It's up.